Speaking of challenges, Jill, just before we tape this podcast, you texted me. You're like, Moshe, give me a few minutes. I got to do the ice bucket challenge with my daughter. And I was like, wait, what year are we living in? And it turns out the ice bucket challenge is back.
Yeah, it was revived again by students at the University of South Carolina, but they're doing it for a different cause. It is called the Speak Your Mind Ice Bucket Challenge. The mind is mental illness needs discussion, which was a way to honor a student who died by suicide. And Moshe has really started to make the rounds, especially amongst kids. That's who I've really seen. Maybe it's because I'm a parent now, but I've seen kids doing it. And my daughter got tagged a couple of days ago. So she went and he did it.
Yeah, I remember doing it back in 2014. It was ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, that go around that summer. Doing it with a bunch of my friends, challenging a few others. I remember celebs got in the mix. I feel like President Obama got in the mix back then. Trump got in the mix. Important cause nonetheless, mental health awareness. So, Jill, did your daughter tag you now? Do you have to do it?
No, you know what? I gave her suggestions of who to tag. Very, very mindful not to tag me.
Well, it's going to come around. If we're not doing it this week, we'll probably end up doing it at some point.
But by the way, that initial ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, they raised so much money with that. That they actually did discover some new scientific findings. There was a large-scale genetic study made possible by the money from the Ice Bucket Challenge that identified several new genes that are associated with a risk of ALS.
The numbers, at least in the first few weeks of that challenge, more than 10 years ago, they raised more than $115 million that summer. So pretty remarkable.